Oh, hey Jews, here's your daily dose of reality. So everything in reality makes sense when you understand it, having the objective information about all of reality. So, for example, today I was discussing with someone the fact that in our world, we see basically a predator-prey system. It's survival of the fittest. And so that's why we see a bunch of sociopaths and a bunch of psychotic people basically running our world. So if you are able to make enough money, you are a predator and it becomes a predator system. This is what we see. Also, this is how we understand the elimination of the middle class. There is either only prey or predator. That is it in a beast system. So, this is like very understandable if you understand about Amalek, if you understand about what's going on in reality based on something, based on the Torah. Okay, so we know that Amalek, their ministering angel is Satan. So this is not surprising that there's a satanic 1% satanic elite. This makes perfect sense. We know that this is Amalek. We also know about the Erev Rav. So everything makes sense. Baruch Hashem. And knowing this information is comforting on a certain level. And it's also the reason we can have reliability. We rely on Hashem. We rely on God. Not because of blind faith, we don't know why, but because we understand, we have learned, Baruch Hashem, we see in our reality, and everything makes sense. Everything is logical. And that gives a level of comfort, Baruch Hashem, because otherwise it's just traumatic, I would say. So that's what we're seeing in our reality. Now, here's a rabbi. His name is Rabbi Hananya Weitzman, who's very underrated in my opinion. He's very courageous. He speaks out. He follows the Torah. He tries to learn and understand. And Baruch Hashem, he's somebody who is seeing reality clearly. So he says something very interesting and gives a Torah source. So again, why do we believe anything? Why do we think this or that or the next thing? Because there is a source in the Torah. There's a source. We don't just because this is for no reason, or because we follow blindly.
A source that justifies trying to do something like this. This comes from Tana Debei Eliyahu, the Medrash of Eliyahu Hanavi in Perek Yud Ches, letter Pei Hey. That's chapter 18, letter 85, where he has a very profound comment. Kol ma she'ata yochel litlos b'risham to leu alem. Anything that you can attach to the wicked people, anything that you can basically blame them for, and it's plausible that they're responsible for it, blame them for it. If it's plausible that they're responsible for something, blame the wicked people. So you're not a conspiracy theorist when you know that there's wicked people have a certain agenda saying they did this. If it's plausible, do it. That should be our first assumption. They are guilty until proven innocent.
So Jews, it is time for us to basically grow up and learn to live in this reality with some understanding and wisdom so that we are not led astray. What does that mean? It means that people without your own understanding, we're easily misled. We're easy to control. We're easy to treat like prey. We need to attach our consciousness to the objective truth that is in the Torah. And by that way, we learn, we understand, and we know that the most logical thing to do is to rely. That's bitachon, to rely and have emunah, full faith in God. Because not for no reason, not because we believe, because it is logically, it makes the most sense. Once you start learning Torah and trying to understand reality, trying to understand everything, your soul already knows the Torah. Your soul is a part of the nation of Israel, the holy nation. So if you are a Jew, you really need to start learning Torah and understanding and taking responsibility for your life and also for your role as a Jew in our generation. We are the Jews of this generation. The whole Torah was written, the beginning and the end part. We are in the middle part, that is, we are living it right now.